Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone's having a fabulous, fabulous weekend. I can't believe it's Sunday. I can't believe we're here at Dreamlight Valley. It's been a minute. That's my bad, y'all. But we're back and better than ever, I guess. We'll see. Wait. Yeah, we're off to a fabulous start already. Hi, Anthony, on both sides of the internet. Hello. Joey, Existential, Blondie. Hello. How's everybody doing today? Is my game sound on? Oh, it is. It is. Good. Peak? Please let me know how to pronounce your name. How are you doing today? But okay, so y'all may have seen a different thumbnail earlier, perhaps. If you did, you know, things change. I was thinking about doing my dream snap, and now I'm not so sure because, a spoiler, we haven't been here since Wednesday, actually. I'm not excited about the dream snap theme. We'll look at it again. It's like a crafting kind of something or other. I don't know. It's not giving what it needs to be given. And I'm also just very like boo dream snaps since the change in how everything happens. I've been performing so poorly. I hope everyone else got a lot of moonstones. I got 1,200. And that just did not sit right with my spirit. So frankly, the fact that I'm even here in Dreamlight Valley today instead of playing Tomodachi Life is a wonder. A wonder and a miracle, some might say. You're doing okay despite it being Sunday. Wait, is today like the start of the week, or is it bad that it's Sunday because it's the end of the weekend? Alpha, hello, how are you? So yeah, Dream Snap on the agenda for today? Possibly. Really depends on how we're feeling. Probably gonna do some Star Path stuff. What else? Who knows? We'll get up to something. It'll be fun. It'll be grand. You've loved the Tomodachi Life VODs? Listen. I've been playing so much off stream. Y'all are gonna be mad at me, but I've been recording clips. I'm gonna try to throw them together into a little montage so you can see everything that's been happening. Long story short, Galinda's been going through it. No one else is in a couple, although there have been so many crushes going to, fro, front, back, center, left, right. And, you know, there are also a few new additions to the island, a couple more, so we'll pick that up tomorrow. Wait, Elfie and Link got married for you today? Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Hi, Candia, Deja, a Rose. Hello. How dare I play? Listen, I plan on starting another island, but you know, things happen. Charge it. I don't know what to say. Oh, the start of the week plus content is usually dry for you on Sundays. I got you. Ezra, hello. Oh, your name is Joanna. I will try to remember that. Hello, Joanna. Are we gonna have the fence? I'm still fenceless. Unsurprising to, you know, I mean, at this point, am I even hopeful about the fence? I'd be lying if I said yes. I feel I will spend the rest of my time playing Dreamlight Valley with no fence, and that's just my lot in life. It is what it is. Okay, nothing new here. Let's check Wish Blossom Ranch. Wish Blossom Mountains, my bad. See what's happening. Did I get the red chest from the Star Path? Red chest from the Star Path. No, because I haven't actually played this since Wednesday. Like, I haven't done anything since Wednesday. Is it a furniture one? Or is it a clothing one? Starting to get to 35 people on Tomodachi. Oh my goodness. I have 12. And I will say I'm ready for more. But already, here's the thing about Tomodachi Life. I have 12 people and it's impossible to stop playing because every time I feel like I'm at a point where I can stop playing, someone needs something. So having 35 people, I feel like I don't know how I would do that. Everyone would always need something and I would lose it. The week 2 vault rewards? I thought the week 2 reward was something new. I'll open it again and look. I haven't looked at the Star Path since probably, I don't know, when's the last time we did the Star Path on stream? Okay, come me to the plaza. You're watching the Gardening Island guide? Oh, thank you. Listen, I love my Gardening Island. I truly thought that I was going to make it for the video and then I was going to delete it because I wouldn't get any use out of it, but I love it. I think I love it as much as I love my storage island, which is crazy. Well, maybe let's not get too crazy. My storage island I use for absolutely everything. I mean, I use the Gardening Island for pretty much everything too, though. I think adding the stove was a big game changer because gardening, cooking, why did I come here? Oh, Moana's boat. Gardening and cooking, being able to do both of those there and have all of my memories there, really, really good. You can barely manage your 10 Miis. I need to have at least one from every personality, and unfortunately I have two, like I have one double up of personalities, so that means I have to have at least 17 Miis. You're mostly piling up the 35 people for the final island expansion, and your Mii is yet to have any romance. Listen, everyone is really squished on my island. We need to decorate tomorrow. Okay. That done. Let me take a look at the star path and see what's up. It's been a minute. You keep getting stone vines. Apparently you didn't have them. Oh, and you keep getting those instead of the fence. That's really, really, truly unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Vault rewards. Oh, yes. Okay, so I did get this first week's vault rewards. That did give me something new, but it wasn't the fence. I can't remember what it was. It might have been one of the Pocahontas items. Week 2 is a new item, so there's no chest for that. Week 3 is, I believe, the week that we're on right now, and it looks like it's a furniture reward, so we can cross our fingers. Hopefully it'll be the fence. I don't have the premium star path yet, not because I'm not planning on getting it, just because I have no moonstones. So that's that. The shop I did look at briefly this morning. Embarrassing. There's an outfit. Love the dress, hate her. Actually, something about this dress doesn't sit right with my spirit. What do we think about this? It might be partially the clipping. The clipping is astronomical. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Like, I'm not sure how much you all will be able to see it on stream because of like YouTube compression and also if you're watching on a tiny screen, but the clipping is bad. Like this dress in the movie, gorgeous, fabulous, stunning. I see what they were trying to do, but the clipping is intense, really intense. I feel like the dress clipping is weird, but overall the color too feels so sandy, almost washed out. It does feel a little sandy. I feel like, is it a little bit more like yellow in the movie? I've only seen it once, so I don't know. Like, I see what they're doing, but something about it doesn't give what I feel like the actual dress gives, you know? We can't really see the hair in its full glory because I'm wearing the crown right now, but the hair is cute. I do like the hair. The shoes are fine. Okay, now the thing that I'm really curious about, everyone's thoughts. Tell me what we're feeling about this Tulip Town bundle, in which we have this build kit. Something about this feels kind of saloon-y to me. I mean, I know it's not a saloon, but the like white wooden trim with the kind of rounded shapes feels kind of saloon-y to me, at least on this piece. But we have these build kit pieces that I think are kind of cute. But then this is the bundle with everything. But if you're buying them individually, starting at this building piece, like all the way up to this is one kit. And then the windmills are separate. You get 2 windmills. One of them matches the set. The other one is a completely different random colorway. My question is simply why? You know, why? we don't have anything that goes with this. We don't have a matching build kit to this colorway. This color set doesn't even complement this color set. Like, if you wanted to use them together, I don't think they look that good together. So why did you throw this in here? Why? Because pink goes good with green. You know what? You might have me there. You saw someone do a build with it and you kind of love it. No, I do like the build kit. Really, my question is just like, why did they throw in that random pink windmill? I wish they would have just given us the regular one and made it cheaper than putting it in a bundle. You know? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm a hater. You're in the process of making a gardening island on the plaza floating island, and digging all the holes is taking so much energy. Wait, do you have ancient gardeners and mist? Like, do you have Rift in Time? Because you should just dig with the ancient gardeners, if so. You don't like the green and brown? I don't mind the green and brown, actually. If anything, I don't like the orange on this with the green and the brown. But the green and brown, I don't mind. I don't mind the orange as like an accent like here, but there's too much of it on the windmill for me personally. The windmills are not houses, even though Google says so. Oh, interesting. Yeah, don't trust Google. It will say here, like it says this is furniture. It would say house style or something like that if it's a house. Also, I think the wiki usually has that information if you want to look at somewhere. These look cool. Okay, Wishbone. I love the tulips, and you know what I want to make with them? Yes, Munchkin Land, specifically from Wicked. Anyway, premium shop is fine. 2K is insane though for the flowers. Do I think 2,000 is too much for the flower kit? That's a little bit a trick question because all of the prices in the premium shop are more than the item is worth in my humble opinion. Do I think this is astronomically priced per the precedent set in the premium shop? Perhaps controversially, not really. It's a lot of type like pieces. Are they small? Yeah. Do they use the same flowers? Yeah, but it's like, it's almost, wait, how much is the river kit? Give me a second. I'm looking this up because I feel like it's almost akin to the river kit in terms of like vibe, you know? Let me look it up, look it up, look it up, look it up. River kit. $37.50. Nah, I don't hate the price of this. I mean, I hate the price of it, but in terms of the Dreamlight Valley economy specifically, I don't hate the price of it, but I hate the price of it on principle. You know? They look so good when placed. I'm sure they do. You spent $860 on food in Tomodachi Life? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I keep trying to feed everybody everything to find favorites. Hi, Momo. Hello. When you saw the set, you were like, so I can make the Netherlands now? We love that. You've paid 2K for a lot less. You know what? True. Real talk, real talk. Okay. Let me see what we're doing today. Harvest any fruit or vegetable. Cook with pumpkin or corn. At first, I thought that said pumpkin corn. Treat a friend to a meal containing pumpkin or corn. Okay. That's easy peasy. So let me go ahead and take that. Wait. Oh, 50. Oh, it's fine. We'll be fine. Let me grab someone from my island. We're already going to use it, and we're just starting stream. Gardening island for the win. Okay. Hey, Tink. Any chance? No, not you. Any chance you'd like to hang out with me for a second? Let me do that. Shouldn't have done that, but here we are. Will water... No, I'm not gonna water those. Okay. I will just start over here with the harvesting, and it'll be fabulous. You only bought the tulips because they feel like they complement Wish Blossom, and you do not feel like waiting a year for them to reroll. Fair, fair, fair. Yes. That is a bit of a tragedy, feeling like it's going to be 10 years before something comes back to the premium shop. Once upon a time, they would come back really frequently, but now they load up the premium shop with new stuff. And even though there's a recommended tab, I feel like it takes centuries for things to come back. I like that we elevated from 1 year to 10 years to like centuries very quickly. I love the melodrama. Hi, Renee. How are you? Okay. Let's plant some lettuce. Hi, Nina. How are you? Your Tinkerbell always stays in her home the whole time. Really? Do you play at the same time every day? Maybe that's just like her schedule. Because I feel like I don't think she's usually at home when I play. Remember when, well, some of you won't remember this, what a luxurious life you live, but some of you may remember back when the villagers had schedules that included sleeping, and when they slept you couldn't get access to them, so they'd be in their home but there was no way to wake them up. So if you had to interact with them for a quest or something, you were out of luck until they woke up. And depending on, and like they would sleep at the same time every day, so if you could only play between like 6 and 8 p.m. your local time or something, I think that was when Ursula and Remy would sleep. So you were literally out of luck. Like if you couldn't get on any time other than that, you would never be able to do anything with them. Oh my goodness. You put it off, but it's a must to put Elfie and Glinda on your island because it feels like a staple. Well, yes, you need Elfie and Glinda. Also, I stole Anthony's wonderful suggestion yesterday. Well, it wasn't even a suggestion, I just stole it. Anthony was just pointing out that he had made Glinda say, "It's good to see me, isn't it?" as like her greeting phrase. I did add that today, so we can all say thank you, Anthony. You play when you feel like it, so it's always a different time. Oh, interesting that she's always in her house then. Okay, let me also put this corn away, the corn seed. Okay, beautiful. Oh, I can also put away this fertile soil. Right about here. Yes, yes, yes. And I can cook. We need to cook things. A meal with pumpkin or corn. All right. Been working on your meadow build today. Almost done. So almost done with your entire valley for the first time. That's amazing. I love that. You remember the sleeping schedule? It was stressful. It was. I could play at kind of different times, but for some reason, every time I needed Ursula, she was sleeping. Like, I always needed Ursula between like 6 and 8, and she was asleep. It was really inconvenient. Okay. 2, 3. I feel like tomorrow in Tomodachi Life, we're going to be on a quest to add a bunch of expressions for people. So I need everyone to have their thinking caps on so we can think of some really great things that people say and have them say it all the time. I did make myself start every sentence with "hear me out" and end every sentence with "if that makes sense," which is kind of annoying, but very, very on brand. It's so good. Let's hang out later, Tinkerbell. Although I could just give you these gifts, but I'm gonna go track some people down. Hi, Anna. Hello. Fairy godmother was always the one you couldn't finish quests for because of sleep time. Oh no. Hey Belle, can I give you this
I have so
meal?
much to tell you.
Does Wish Blossom Ranch have floating islands? Not yet. I'm hoping we get, well, Storybook Vale still doesn't have floating islands. I'm hoping we get the Storybook Vale ones, sorry, this year though. A little frog in the throat.
Oh, this is
Okay, who else can I find? Oh my gosh, I don't remember who it was on Tomodachi Life, but I also added as a person to talk about, in quotations, Remy the crusty dusty rat. That's the whole phrase. And someone today in Tomodachi had the audacity to tell me that my eyes look like Remy the crusty dusty rats. Can you believe how mean they are to me?
Doesn't that sunshine
I've been taking
feel
such good care
nice?
of them, and that's the respect they show me. You have 6 critters
sure
left in
do
total to
appreciate
unlock. You're
that.
almost there. Oh, amazing! That's fabulous. Okay, bye, Tiana.
So long.
Cogsworth, don't go anywhere. Take this meal, please.
Ah, there you are.
Okay. Your Elfie ends everything with saying, let's fly. My Elfie ends everything with when I meet the wizard. And half of the time it doesn't make sense, and I love it.
Oh,
Okay. Flame. Haha. Okay. Cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your butts. We need the fence. Okay. Pocahontas, you need to move because this could be a very momentous occasion. Okay, please, 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 please. No! Wait, what? No! No! I didn't want that. What a horrible thing. Oh, I was so excited. I really thought my moment had come. Wow. I need the clip of Glinda being heartbroken and falling to the ground. Where's the heartbroken Tomodachi music? I'm sorry, I'm so annoying. What am I doing right now? I don't know, I'm so sad. Let me track all these star path things. We'll work on the star path. I know, the balloon is horrible. That was really rude. You finally made a gardening island, Renee? Love that. Love that. Okay, maybe next time. Wait. Oh, I have to wait to see. With my luck, these will both be clothing chests because these were both furniture chests. Please. Actually, there's a way I can check this. You swear I got that ages ago? I think there are 2 tiger balloons, to be honest. So I don't think I did. Not. How many times do I have to try to spell balloon? Yeah, this is the one I got ages ago. The one with 3. Can there be clothing chests? Yeah, so I'm not gonna look it up right now,
Wow,
but I think
what an
either
amazing day.
in the developer update or the update trailer, it shows you what all of the rewards are. And if the vault reward, let me go back here. If the vault reward is a past star path item like these 2 are, I mean, all of them are past star paths, but if it's like the same colorway as the past star path item, it will give you a chest. And if the reward is a furniture item, it gives you a furniture chest. And if it's a clothing item, it gives you a clothing chest. So I don't remember what these vault rewards were. It did show us or tell us somewhere in the promo for the update, but I don't remember. So if these are furniture items, they'll be furniture chests. If they're clothing items, they'll be clothing chests. Do you have to complete every quest to ensure you get the fence? You have so many quests to do. I don't think so. I don't think the fence is dependent upon anything. It's just like a Scrooge item. If I'm adding Edna mode, make her say no caves. That's good. That's good. That's good. Do I still play the secondary save? I don't, because I don't know that there's a way for me to access it anymore. And I'm too scared to try because I don't want to lose this save. Like right after that, they changed the way that cloud saves work. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to access it without deleting this save. And honestly, I don't want to risk it. Okay, let me track all of these. plan for today. Right now we're going to be working on the star path a little bit. We might do a dream snap at some point. I'm not entirely sure. Oscar got a new L couch. There's a new L couch? Or Oscar just didn't have all of them yet? Which fence is it? You would think after all of this time, I would remember the name of the fence. I can find it. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Storybook, fail. Expansion, fence. No. Huh? No, what is it called? Elegant? No. Post. What is it called? Elegant stone fence? Why is it not coming up here? Elegant stone barrier. Zoom. Can I like, well, that's not helpful actually. That's worse. Okay. This is kind of oddly cropped, but it's over here. This is on the wiki, by the way. It's very beautiful. It's like one of the modular fences that you can build where you use this post that you also get at Scrooge's, and you can kind of like build out the fence that way. Okay, that's the fence. Okay, when do we get a new roadmap? Probably.
Okay.
How much longer do we have in this? 36 days? Probably around the end of this. Maybe a couple weeks, something like that. I feel like we usually get it just before the last update on the previous roadmap. Okay, have daily discussions with any villager. Spend time with Donald. Okay, can I find the duck? Oh, there you are. And purchase something from a stall. Hey, Donald. Good to see you too, bud. Anyone have a glitch where the Scrooge McDuck sign's next to the wells? Oh, a glitch with it? I don't, but I feel like there was a glitch like that that was happening a while back. Like before Wish Blossom Ranch came out with Storybook Vale or something? Or maybe it was with Wish Blossom Ranch? I don't remember exactly what the glitch was, but it might not be a new thing. Okay, purchase something from a stall. I need to purchase 100 of something. I might actually go up to the forest and purchase some crafting materials from Kristoff. Do I have everything else so I'll be guaranteed to have the next vault reward? I probably don't, but anytime I see something new, I pick it up, so.
Come on!
There's not too much more I can do about that, unfortunately.
Wow, what an amazing day.
80, you know, I'll take this onyx. Oh, I can only buy one? I actually never buy things from here. I should more often, now that I'm trying to gather more gems for storage. Okay. Craft a potion to boost your garden. I'm actually gonna pop up to my meadow island. I'm gonna drop these things in storage and I can also craft here. With the Storybook Vale, the glitch was that there were flowers, under the bridge. Yeah, but I think there was also one with the Scrooge construction signs. I think it was with Storybook Vale because I think it was too long ago to have been a Wish Blossom Ranch thing. Growth elixir. Craft a mailbox. Mail. Let's do a gray one. Anyone know if we can get the Vitalis mine gems in the gem stall? Like the sapphires and rubies or the actual Vitalis crystals? Either way, I don't know, so I'm not sure why I asked that clarifying question, but... Put all of these away. Okay. Pull some diamonds. I truly don't know how well, I do know how. I was gonna say I don't know how I existed when I was still going to multiple rooms in my house to drop things off, but I know how I existed. I just didn't put things away ever. Okay, we got these, this, snowballs, that stuff goes over there. We got fruit. Don't mind this chaos. Okay. You. And you. Well, I don't have space for you. Okay, that's fine. Been having, wait, a glitch with the Scrooge McDuck signs in Wish Blossom Ranch. You don't know about Storybook Vale. Like, what's happening with them, though? Like, what is the glitch? Okay. Eggs. Elixir. And fruit. Okay, you're actually fine. What is this agave? Actually, are you here? Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I'll just throw you in there, and then we'll be good. Okay. Getting into the habit of buying out all the gem stalls to build up your resources. Yeah, I still haven't put any... Like, the only stall that I put on another map at all was Moana's on Eternity Isle, because I feel confident that the boat will always match the aesthetic of some place on Eternity Isle for me. But I haven't put any of the stalls on any of the other islands because I feel like they don't match the builds. So I don't want to. Which is inconvenient because it's nice to have them there for the resources, but I don't want them to be stuck in my builds in a way that doesn't feel cute, you know? Scrooge will appear, but the conversation won't start. Interesting. Does it happen at every sign? And I assume you've tried, like, restarting your game and everything? Flower beds from the garden wall set has a big enough space to be used for storage display tables. Oh, that's nice. Like, is it a 4x4 or like a 3x3? I don't know if I really looked at it too much, to be honest. Oh, I think that's technically a 4x4. That's nice. Who else can I chat to? Probably we should go into a restaurant.
Sunshine feel nice.
Well, yeah, I think I meant 4x4, like you can fit a 4x4 item on it. It made sense in my head. Besides cooking, what are you passionate about? Oh, actually, I need more things for you to say because currently you just end all of your sentences with just like my daddy's gumbo pot. Besides good food? That's an interesting question. I'd say music, friendship, and making folks laugh. Music? Do you dance? I didn't used to, but Naveen's a wonderful teacher. I sure do love dancing with him. Okay. Oh, you get it, girl. She said she's gonna show off her meals to Remy so Remy can feel like a flop. I support. Can happen at any sign. It doesn't always happen, and restarting your game does work, but it's super annoying. I feel you. That sounds like the thing that was happening at Storybook Vale that I thought they fixed, but I had never had that issue, so I didn't really keep up with it too much. Sorry, I'm taking a sip of my smoothie.
Hey there.
Okay. Are you making trouble around the village? Trouble? Me?
Oh no.
Who says I am? Sounds like you've been up to something.
Oh, that's too funny.
Only having fun. If the villagers don't like it, they ought to try it for themselves. You are a menace.
Let's do something.
I was just thinking about you.
Oh, really? What do you think of Christmas? I'm sure you know that Jack got quite obsessed with Christmas not too long ago. I'm so glad he found happiness with himself as a Pumpkin King again. But I think we all crave a little change now and then, so I understand why it interested him so much. A little change can be nice. I agree. I tried fresh herbs in my cooking for the first time the other day. It was strange, but nice. As opposed to dried herbs?
Thank you for speaking to me.
No worries, Beast. Hey, Beast. Something on your mind? Tink, I have a favor to ask, but it's embarrassing. My fur is shedding and I don't have any brushes here. Do you know where I could find one? You should probably ask Scrooge, yeah. You could buy one from Mr. McDuck. Oh, right. He does have many things in his shop. Thank you.
Thank you. This is...
Okay. Not too long ago. Yeah, you know, and I actually don't know. When did Nightmare Before Christmas come out? The 90s? Did I speak with you, Belle?
Day for an adventure.
What surprised you today? What an interesting question. Well, I thought I'd have a quiet morning with my book, but then, your book turned into a squirrel again? Yes, it wiggled out of my hands and darted up a tree. Turns out Merlin had a bit of magic go astray in the library again. Hi, Ayana. Hello, hello. The valley always finds a way to surprise me.
I love
okay.
how every day here is different.
Well, yes. Flynn, Sir, Eugene, if you will. I feel like his name should be Eugene in this game. We haven't had that conversation recently. Are you okay? Wait. I need a poll for this. Are you Team Eugene or are you Team Flynn? Which name should we use in the valley? Should we be using in the valley even? Let me know. You look like you have something to ask me. Let me beat you to the punch. Yes, the charm is natural. Okay. You seem worried. 93, October 13th, 93. Interesting. You put on Tangled and thought of me with this topic. Wait, really? I'm honored. No, maybe let's say concerned. Here's the thing. I haven't met Rapunzel's mother, but I know she's around here. You still haven't met Mother Gothel? And I've been thinking about the whole locked in a tower situation, and I was wondering, do you know Rapunzel's mother? Well, okay, let's not get carried away. I don't know that we should be referring to her as Rapunzel's mother anymore, but anyway, what do you think of her? You'll have to meet her yourself. Keeping me in suspense. Nice. You'll understand immediately. I hope you mean you'll understand where Rapunzel gets her kind heart and joy for life from, but something tells me you don't.
The villagers around here are really friendly. It's kind of nice.
At your service.
Eugene could come with the new skin, but what though? I don't know that Flynn really has other looks though, right? He might have a couple looks in the cartoon, but honestly, I don't remember. How may I be of service? I have a little problem. Do you have the time?
Interesting.
Haha, how amusing. No. What? I really need to know what time it is, though. Oh, my apologies. Let me just polish my glass a bit so you may see the time as clear as crystal. Thank you.
To see you out and about, my friend.
Think they did Flynn because the younger players don't know the name Eugene. Are we sure? I feel like younger players probably know the name Eugene. His alter ego, oh my. Hi Stitch, aloha, what's your plan for the day? Hello Tink, Stitch making new hula dance. Oh, what should dance be about? It should be about family, of course. Okay, Stitch has good family, little but good. I'll make hula about Ohana, my family. You know,
much fun since last Mardi Gras.
I think it's interesting that even when given the perfect opportunity like that, we still won't get a Lilo mention in the game. I feel like justice for Lilo. Tell me about you, Nala. Think, would you like to hear a story from when Simba and I were cubs? I could tell you about Elephant Tag, that's a game I made up. Or about the time we almost got killed in an elephant graveyard, or about the giraffe incident. Are these your only childhood memories? You could tell me about something new. I mean, the giraffe incident is a very, listen, if I had a canon event in my life that was referred to as the giraffe incident, that would be great. Wait, I have the kangaroo incident though. I'm gonna start referring to it as the kangaroo incident from now on. Giraffe incident. So Simba got this idea that we could ride on a giraffe. We'd hide on the top of a big rock and jump on this giraffe's back when he walked by. The thing is, we didn't realize that having two lion cubs jump at him from out of nowhere would really scare the giraffe. When we tried it, the giraffe bolted, ran right into a mud hole and got stuck. Sazu had to talk a rhino into pulling him out. We got in so much trouble. An update with Boo and Lilo. Now, I will say this again, my stance has not changed. I want, nay, need Boo in the game, and I specifically need her to operate as a critter companion. I know she's a person. I stand by what I said. I need her to be a critter companion so she can constantly follow me around. I know she could, even if she was like a villager, but not in the same. Where are more people? You would want Nani and Angel before Lilo. I don't have any feelings about Angel. Like, I don't know. I'm not an Angel truther. Maybe we can go into Scrooge's shop. There are probably people hanging out there. Because we chatted to people at the restaurant. Oh, how rude of us. We only chatted to people at Remy's restaurant. You need to go to Tiana's. Okay. Hey, Mickey.
Hey there.
Were you watching Max, Mickey? I was. He sure is a lively dog. Kind of reminds me of Pluto. Do you get tired of looking after him? I can keep up with them all right. At first, when I read Max, I thought he was talking about Goofy's son. I was so confused, or I thought we were talking about Goofy's son. He never seems to run out of energy, though. Gosh, I bet you'll both get a good night's sleep tonight. Well, all right. Cool. Something bothering you, Jafar? That flying object, Eve, followed me from my home to the castle and back again. Everyone here is so suspicious, it gets tiresome being watched all the time. You shouldn't have tried to take over the valley. Yes, yes, but nothing ventured, nothing gained, and I am nothing without my ambition. You know what? We love that. Stand on business. You might as well ask a bird not to fly. Ask Scrooge McDuck not to seek riches. Ask Goofy not to be goofy.
Must begin soon.
Why, hello.
All right, Jack. A sun this bright is a definite fright challenge? What? What are you up to? Tink, I've been considering recruiting new fright makers for Halloween. Do any of our valley friends strike you as particularly scary? I mean, definitely Ursula. A witch? That's perfect, and she has such a majestic presence. Oh, but she'll likely want something in exchange for working with us. True, I guess you'd want someone who's in it for the joy of scaring people. Exactly. Well, good luck with the search. I mean, have you talked to the monsters yet? They're probably the way to go. Okay. Tackle royal tasks. Let's add decorations to the glade and the plateau. If we're getting Lottie and her quest is in a restaurant, it better be in Tiana's. Yes. Actually, you know what? I feel like it's only fair that every quest for the next like 2 years that has to do with a restaurant be in Tiana's instead of Remy's, you know? It's called, what is it called? There's a word for it. There is a word for what I'm thinking of, and I don't remember it. I'll get there. Don't worry, don't worry. Okay. Wonderful. 2 down. I'm gonna leave the lights there controversially because if we have other things to add decorations there, we can just move them instead of pulling out new ones. Catch 3 fish from Dazzle Beach, and I think I also have coffee beans on the beach right now. Wish there was a setting for a default restaurateur. Oh, that would be nice. I would like that. I do also think someone mentioned this on a recent Dreamlight Valley stream, so I'm a little bit piggybacking off of that, because I think that probably is what made me think of it right now. I do think it would be nice as well to have more quests that use the DLC characters, because we've had a couple where if you have a DLC, it will use one of the characters from that, and if you don't, it will use one of the base game characters. I'd like to see the DLC characters integrated a little bit more. I think that would be quite nice. Need more DLC overlapping? Yes. I'm kind of curious. I feel like it would be... I don't know that we would ever get this information, but I think it would be really interesting to see like what % of players have more than one DLC or things like that, you know? Because I feel like that kind of information is probably going to have a lot of impact on whether they end up doing any like Moonstone bundles or anything that have inter DLC quests, because I feel like you'd kind of have to do it as a Moonstone bundle. Or I mean, I'm still crossing my fingers for like a full Disney Princesses It would be a party. Let's not kid ourselves. A full Disney princesses party once we get all of the princesses. Sell 3 veggies. Collect 3 bonus. Okay, feed a critter, feed a fox. Let me go feed a critter and feed a fox. Oh! Nice! Alright, Donald, you're gonna have to go. I'm glad I didn't talk to Pocahontas because I also have to talk to her. Bye. There you are. Dolls for us. Hello, hello. Fish Blossom Ranch was Gameloft's most successful day ever. Really? Interesting.
Is this about another adventure?
You look like you have something on your mind, Pocahontas. I suppose I have been wondering about something. Not wandering. Do you ever have trouble finding your path, Tink? Oh, yeah. All the time. In more ways than one.
Oh.
So do I. What do you do when you lose your way? I pull out my Google Maps. I go for a walk and try to clear my head. That's so interesting. Sometimes if I need to think, I go for a swim in the river. Answers seem to come more easily when I'm there.
What a beautiful day for a swim.
Oh, great. You enjoyed getting Pocahontas? I did too. Okay. Cook a perfect appetizer. Let me actually do a couple of these things because I might have something come up for cooking. And then 2 birds, 1 stone. Can I sell these mushrooms and have it count? I can't remember.
How's it going?
Sell.
Oh.
Yes, okay. Take a picture. Wait. Did I? I'm just now realizing I don't remember if I bought the other thing. No, I did. Oh my goodness, I didn't even look at these. Okay. Brief intermission. I bought out the rest of the premium shop from last week and I didn't even look at it. Okay. I think I got this dress on Wednesday, but these are kind of weird. What do we think about the floating things? The bouncing stars feel simultaneously like Wish and like Howl's Moving Castle. This is very cute. Thanks for hanging out, Rose. I really like this. The little floating things pack is okay. You did a nice build with the items in Merlin's home. I do think that would be nice. And then there was a house as well, I believe. Oh, this is larger than I thought it would be. This is what I get for having my Valley MS. The pond fits perfectly in line with his home entrance. Really? That has to be a once-in-a-lifetime thing in Dreamlight Valley. Things never line up. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I love that the thing actually moves up at the top. That is so cute. Little balcony in the back. The constellations, wow. The stained glass moments, that's really, really nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, I need to drink some more of this smoothie. Sustenance. Okay. Royal tasks. Take a picture. Cool shape too. Yeah, I like the house. Still need to get the Moonstone bundle. Catch 3 fish from the Forest of Valor. Okay, well, let me just go over there. And then from here, perhaps we can go feed a fox. Place things on the little terrace thing. You could even glitch some flower beds in there. That's nice. I wonder if they'll fix it. Sometimes they do that. Like, I remember we used to be able to put things on... Okay, for the Haunted Mansion house skin, the original one that we got that has the regular version and the before Christmas version, it has like a little red brick looking I don't know how I would describe it. It's kind of like a border around the house, and it looks like it would be like a little patio kind of moment, and you used to be able to put stuff on there, and then for some reason they just made it so that you couldn't do that anymore. This was a long time ago that they changed it, but I remember being very disappointed about it. Okay. Let me grab a fish so we can feed a fox. Hassan, hello, hello.
You should be proud. You're a very good leader.
Where is a fox? If I were a fox. Oh, there you are. Hello. Hello. Okay. Oh, I forgot the poll was still going. You know what? Right answer, everybody. Eugene, I agree. We should call Flynn Eugene. They should change it. They can add, well, they probably wouldn't do that because he's a DLC character. I was gonna say they could add a new quest line for him to reclaim the name Eugene. Harvest bananas. And add decorations to Dazzle Beach. That's perfect. I actually don't know what the monkeys do for me. I know that sounds random. It's because one of the things is to gather bonuses from companions, and I don't remember what the monkeys do. Foraging? Y'all wanna forage some extra items so I can do this thing? Yay, nay. Oh, I think they were picking it up. I think that's why it wasn't counting. Y'all want to drop an extra one? No, maybe. Thank you. Okay. Beautiful. Pick 3 mushrooms, feed a squirrel, decorations to Dazzle Beach. Okay. Let me try to go feed a squirrel. You thought the monkeys did time-bending items? They might have before. Maybe they changed it. I don't remember. Peanuts. Squirrel. Hey, buddy.
This
Bottom of that bowl is missing. Or is it always a plate?
This
No, it's
valley
like a
has
bag.
So much to explore.
Okay. Pick 3 mushrooms. I can do that. I think the Jester one is foraging because it's premium shop, not DLC. Oh, you could be right. That might be the one I was hovering over. Yeah, time bending parts. And then this one, why did they do that? Oh, because they can't be time bending parts because it was, yeah, I got it. I follow. I don't know why I thought the Jester monkey was the one that came with. Wait a minute. Wait, this is not important right now. Wait, the Jester, why is the Jester monkey that? The Jester monkey is not. This one wasn't premium shop, was it? This was the one that came with Rift in Time if you got it early. Wait a minute. I feel like I'm losing it. Jester monkey. Yeah. No, this essentially came with Rift in Time. So I wonder why they did that. Why they didn't make it also time bending. Yeah, that is weird. Because I was like, oh, yeah, you're probably right. But then I realized the Jester thing I was thinking of was the Jester skunk that was here kind of recently. That was premium shop. But this monkey was like the early adopter bonus for Rift in Time. Okay. I need to add decorations to Dazzle Beach. Okay. Harvest 3 fruit. No, yeah, there are a lot of companions existential. I certainly don't blame you. It gets very difficult to keep track anymore. So you can never get it? Oh no! Yeah, that is sad.
No guards. Why, this place is a dream.
Oh, I should have put those mushrooms away. Catch fish in the Forgotten Lands. Prepare a 2-star meal or better. Cook a perfect appetizer. Okay. Perfect appetizer. At least it's not Sven levels of gatekeeping. I mean, we've had plenty of things that were that though, like Baby Pegasus. And well, actually, if you think about it, it's kind of worse than Sven because not only did you need to buy the pack, you also had to purchase and play the pack within 1 week. Wait. This is not important. Anyway. Not that it's not important. It's just my brain is like, I feel like the lady with the math symbols meme, like trying to figure out what's going on here. Why is Oswald's house on the beach? Because I had it in the meadow for a while and I just redecorated my meadow, so I just moved it out of there while I was decorating, and I haven't figured out where to put it yet. But we're gonna be finishing up decorating the valley at some point, and it will be moved. Isn't the summer cottage like that? Yeah, the summer cottage. Yeah, there are quite a few things. Any of the early adopter things. A couple items you'll never be able to get because you didn't play from the beginning. Yeah. The founders pack things. And then there was like this one donut ear head, like Mickey head ear headband donut thing. There is one set that comes through the premium shop, but there was one specifically that was an early adopter of early access thing. That and the candy crocodile. Mickey head donut Mickey ear headband. Wow, how would you phrase that? Because it's a Mickey ear headband, but the ears are Mickey head donuts, you know? It's just a lot of words. Vote in a dreamy contest in the Valleyverse. Oh, I can do that. Let me go back over here. Wait, I am? Thank you, Stitch. Can I open this? Do I think they'll ever bring the Founders Packs back for purchase, similar to the Moonstone bundles for players who started later? No. I think they might bring recolors back. I don't think they'll bring back the actual Founders. Well, recolors back is not a thing. I think they might bring recolors of the Founders Pack items, some of which there are already recolors, but a lot of them we don't. And I think it might end up being the same with the Moonstone bundles. I could see them maybe repeating Moonstone bundles, but I think it would be more likely that they'd do recolors of them, you know? You got the urge to check and you do have the Jester Monkey? Well, snaps and claps. Okay. What am I doing? Voting on Dream Snaps. Vote. Cozy Dreams. This is cute. They're both cute, but I really like this. Okay, creativity. Do this one. Lots of sitting on a bed, facing you, facing away towards something else. I'll do this one, I suppose. This one is cute. They're both cute. This one. Kind of miss when we had random updates with 2 IP characters like the Olaf, Mirabelle one, or the Toy Story Stitch. Well, I think those were the only 2 updates that were like that, right? I think originally it seemed like they were going to do the Fairy Godmother and Vanellope together, but they ended up doing them separately. I don't know if it was a plan, but it kind of seemed like it was a plan to do it together. This one. Yeah, I liked having different things going on. Like, that's why I liked when we had the star path that wasn't themed to the update. I know that's also kind of a hot take, but I don't know. I liked having options. So if one thing wasn't your cup of tea, like the character wasn't your cup of tea, maybe the star path would be or vice versa, but now they're really linked. Okay. Wait, I like this one. Okay, there we go. Yes. voted. Give Pocahontas her favorite gift. Okay, what is it that you want? Party salad, bream, purple falling penstemon. Okay. Well, I can get you a flower. Sure can. Sure can. Okay. You're actually not by your house, which is strange. You usually are. Okay. I'll just cut through this bush right there. Yes.
What a beautiful day for a swim.
Hi, I come bearing flower. Do the cappies eat anything other than cabbage? I don't know.
That's wonderful.
Wait, do they eat the what is it? The little thing that looks like nibs. The thing that looks like nibs. What is
I
it?
can't wait to explore.
Wait. Is it the bamboo? Do they eat bamboo or did I make that up? I truly don't remember. I might have only ever fed them cabbage. I think I'm thinking of the bamboo. That one. Bamboo. Do they eat that? They do eat it. Okay. Send me back to the plaza. They eat bamboo shoots and stuff you find on the ground in Eternity Isle. Okay, that's good to know. Harvest any fruits or veggies. Didn't I just do that? Okay. Well, let me go back to my island. Okay. Anna,
Hi.
do you care to help me, please?
Great.
Lovely, I appreciate you, girl. We're going to harvest some crops. You need 2 more villagers till your island expansion. It's Gelfie time. Yes, it's Gelfie time. I'm making a list of, well, I mean, I was making a list of people to add to Tomodachi life. I do want to add Rapunzel because I unlocked the painting like palette that you can give to people when they level up. And that's so perfect for her. I also got a chipmunk. So that makes me want to add Giselle and gift her the chipmunk as a pet. Who else? I still want to make my evil twin. My partner wants me to make him, which I think is funny. That's not going to be enough. I really want to make like Snow White or Cinderella or both of them. Linda is constantly playing with the hand mirror you gave her. I need to give more people more things because I still have my pixel self constantly giving lectures about the lore of a tissue box and Naveen talking about toilet paper. I wish you could take items away from these, but I haven't figured out a way to do that yet, so I don't think you can. Okay, let's water these.
Now that I know you're not dangerous, you humans are pretty great.
Okay. Done. Okay. That doesn't count as a fruit or a vegetable, I don't believe. So carrots it is. I actually should have harvested something more expensive because then I'm gonna need to make a bunch of star points. Oh, I did give my pixel self a dating sim game that I got though. I thought that was perfect. So now Pixel Me can sit around and play date everything. And I really love that for her. Okay. Thanks for hanging out, Nina. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Almost there. Just a 10 more. Why would you turn that way? Oh my gosh. That gives me flashbacks to when early access was first starting, and I feel like they would never plant in a straight line. It didn't matter what you did. I feel like everything you give is met with indifference. Oh no. Keep planting. Keep planting. We're almost there. Lovely. Okay, let's go find something more expensive. I have pineapples, I think. Oh, my energy! So hopefully that'll give us a good chunk of money. Wish you could pass a rule as leader to stop giving paper to everyone as a consolation prize. Yeah, I went through and sold some of my toilet paper and like tissue boxes and stuff. Because I certainly don't need it. Hi, Kira. Hello, hello. Okay. Pineapples. Oh, no! It's fine. Why did I do that? Why did I put those things away when the goal was to sell things after this to make a lot of money? It's fine. Who is... Oh, Giselle that I want to add from Enchanted. The movie. It'd be more helpful if everybody didn't hate the tissues. I think I gave tissues to somebody once when they were sad because they were rejected after telling someone that they were in love with them, and they liked the tissues then. I don't know if they liked it specifically because they were sad or if they liked it because of their personality. Need a transfer that works both ways? Wait, what do you mean? Wasn't that Galinda after Heartbreak? Probably. Poor Galinda is lower level than like all of the OG characters on my island because she's been heartbroken so many times that I can't level her up because I spend so much time trying to just like get her out of the blue sadness bar. Like, I think she might be level 6. I think the other characters are like level 11 or 12. Poor thing. I love her so much. Oh my gosh. I'll fill you all in tomorrow too, but I finally thought she was catching a break. Okay. She had both Fiero and Naveen in love with her. And you know what she went and did after getting heartbroken, after she tried to tell Madame Mim that she was in love with her? Well, Madame Mim didn't even show up to the declaration of love. That's how bad it was. And then Galinda, poor girl, instead of like seeing that a couple of men were into her, she developed a crush on T'Challa, who had a crush on Tiana. Then T'Challa all of a sudden got a crush on Galinda too. So they both had a crush on each other. But then Galinda immediately decided she had a crush on somebody else instead. It might be Merlin. I don't remember. And I think, like, girl, you're making it so rough for yourself. I can't help you. I've been trying. I want you to be happy. But if you say you love the old wizard man, who am I to tell you that you're wrong, you know? Drama mama, honestly. I'm like, girl, I let T'Challa fall in love with you and I thought this was going to be your happily ever after, but no, now you're on to Merlin. Like, at some point you want to be sad. I don't know what to say. Any refinement item. Okay. Materials. Wait. They changed this menu and now we don't have a refinement category anymore? I added Madam Mim, I did. The characters that I added since last time, I think Merlin had been the last character that we added last time. After Merlin, I added Milo and Kita from Atlantis. I added T'Challa, aka Black Panther, and I added Madam Mim. Those are the 4 newbies. I haven't added anybody else yet. Materials, but okay. Are all of these refinement? I don't think all of these are, but I know some of them are. These ones are. It's just odd that that's not a category anymore. They should change it in the star path to make it craft any materials, you know? Hang out with one who sees the colors of the wind. Okay. There are so many crushes going in all different directions. I'm pretty sure Merlin has a crush on Kita. I think Milo has a crush on me. I think Naveen and Fierro still have a crush on Galinda. Kita has a crush on Tiana. I don't think Tiana likes anybody. Like, there's so much going on.
I can't wait to explore more of the valley.
Let's hang out.
Oh.
Elphaba and I are still sweethearts, but no one's decided to take the relationship any further and propose yet. Okay. Decorations to the Forest of Val. Wait, okay. Wait. I might just need to mine for green gems. Yes. I was trying to wait until we had more mining tasks for like specific gems, but I'm not going to do that. Payne K, hello. You had to get a new Switch Lite? Oh my goodness. Wait, had you been playing Tomodachi Life or had you been playing... Wait, if you had a Switch Life, probably Tomodachi, right? Every now and then I still think about Pokopia and I'm like, do I want to Switch 2? And I'm like, no. No, I don't want to spend my money on a Switch 2. Eat this. Pinkie Pie, hello, hello. How much longer am I on? I'm not sure exactly, but probably about another half hour or so. Spend it? I can't. Anthony, you don't understand. I cannot. But maybe one day. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I mean, I don't really have the money to spend on a Switch Lite, or on a Switch 2 right now. Even if I did have the money to spend, I'd probably spend it on other stuff. I'm trying to like fix the room that I'm in right now. The like office room. And turn it into like a bit of a like, well, I mean, really just like decorated it all, but partially for the purpose of A, looking better behind me so I can start using a face cam again, and B, to use as a set for my threatened second channel, you know? You know, existential, sometimes that's what you need though. Sometimes you gotta do something for you. Getting a new one on Tuesday. You're playing, oh, Dreamlight Valley and Zelda. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Wait, was there like, has anyone seen any news about the Zelda movie? I thought I had seen like a headline about news about the Zelda movie, but I can't remember if I actually read the article or saw what it was. It finished wrapping. Okay, yeah, that's probably what I saw. I don't remember when I saw that, but... Oh! I didn't realize one of my companions leveled up to 5. One of my critters. Okay. Wait, let me actually take you because you're closer. Okay. Sell fruits. Mine in places. We're doing all the things. Okay. Hopefully now all the Mario promo has ended, we'll get a bit more detail about it. Wait, for the Mario movie? When did that come out? Is that out? I had seen a lot of stuff about it, but I can't remember when that was. I assume that... Who? Someone invisible is fishing. Oh, Vanellope. In the sand. April 1st was the release. Okay, okay, okay. I didn't see the other one. I didn't see this one either. Probably gonna be out of cinemas soon. You know what I really want to watch? No one spoil this. I've somehow managed to avoid spoilers. I want to see the drama, but I don't want to see it in theaters, so I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to avoid spoilers until it comes out on streaming. Because it seems like the kind of movie that has like a twist, you know? I also really want to see You and Me in Tuscany. I might actually just go see that one in theaters. Or I might wait, because it is like a rom-com. It's like a summery rom-com. I might wait, because it'll probably be on streaming sometime in the summer. I don't know. You got the major twist spoiled before it even came out? That's so rude. That's really, really rude. When you harvest fruits in Wish Blossom Ranch, the gardening companion doesn't give you extras. I think there's only 1 or 2. Wait. I've noticed that there are like 2 gardening crops that the companions won't give you extras, but I'm not sure about the forageable fruits. All right, all right. Okay, I still need green gems. And I still need 1 more royal task. Oh. Well, thank you. Mine in the sunlit plateau. I can do that. It's not gonna give me green gems, but that's okay, that's okay. This for some energy. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Sure. Forageable gives you extras, but there's so few you want to complete your duty. Wait, is it? Let me see after I'm done doing this, because I have everything set up on my gardening island, and I think I will remember looking at it, which one the critters give you extras and which one they don't. Are we sure it's all of the fruit? Plaza Island. Okay. For a second, I was like, where am I going? I think it's the lollipop fruit. Is it also the... What is this? Coffee? Does coffee count as a fruit from Wish Blossom Mountains? It does. I don't remember. The coffee might not work either. Have I seen the Hunger Games trailer? No, I watched the teaser, but I didn't watch the full trailer because I generally don't like to watch trailers before I watch the movie. Granted, I already know what happens in Sunrise on the Reaping because I read Sunrise on the Reaping.
I can't wait to meet everyone.
But maybe the goose doesn't help. That's really rude. Yeah, because I had noticed that when I was originally like setting up and using my gardening island. I just couldn't remember if it was also the coffee. Plant that, please. Plant this, please. Thank you. Okay. No, 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 no. Not me trying to teleport back to where I was. But for those of you who did see the Sunrise on the Reaping trailer, does it look good? How does it look? Craft anything? Okay. I'm gonna sell some of this stuff first. No, I'm not. I'm gonna just pop these flowers in this chest over here. And then I'm gonna mine again looking for green gems. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Another time, another time. Having not read the book, it looks interesting. They said budget, did they? Listen, from the teasers, or like the initial teaser that they dropped, not the one that was just like the actual Flame Striker, but the one that like actually had footage from the movie that came out like a while ago. I liked the fashion choices that they were going with. I liked it. I like the style. Lena, hello, hello. Interesting was a poor phrasing. It looks very good and intriguing. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, interesting can go either way. Sometimes if I'm trying to not be mean, I will say something is interesting. But sometimes when I say that something is interesting, I do actually mean that as a compliment. Oh, I don't need this duck anymore. Goose, not duck. I don't know why. I can't get rid of thinking that those are ducks. It's a goose. It's fine. Did I have you? I don't remember. Yeah, I think so. No, I had you. Okay. Thank you all for liking the stream on the YouTube end, by the way, if you have. I appreciate you so much. Give me green gems. I thought I was being strategic about the route that I was taking, but I'm actually not. But hopefully it'll be fine. Donald Duck is angry at me. I mean, as he should. Listen. The thing, though, is we got dogs that talk and dogs that don't talk. We got... Listen, the goose is cute. If I'm comparing Donald to the goose, he should not take that as an insult. Ooh, question time. Does anybody have... Okay, so we are quickly approaching the end of the month. My reading goals are a little far from being complete. I do blame that on Tomodachi life. So now I'm in the market for short book recommendations. Anyone have short books? Or I will accept normal length middle grade books because those tend to be pretty quick to go through. If you have any short books that you're a big fan of, let me know what they are. Or if you have any middle grade books you're a fan of, let me know, because I think I'm trying to finish like 4 books before the end of the month. It's rough out here. It's difficult. I am currently reading Theo of Golden. I want to say I talked about this on stream yesterday. We were playing Tiny Bookshop on the member stream. I'm currently, I want to say about 40% of the way through Theo of Golden. It's very wholesome. It's very cute. It's about this old man who's originally from Portugal who moves to a city. I think it's meant to be like kind of near Atlanta in Georgia or something, but he moves to the city and there's a coffee shop that has portraits of locals who come into the coffee shop, and he decides to buy the portraits and gift them to the people and like get to know them, and it's very cute. Balm for the Wild. I think I've had that on my list actually. I might have to think about that for this month. Yeah, actually, I might already have that on my Kindle. I'm not sure. Do I think they'll bring the Aristocats kitties? As villagers or companions? I'm not sure. I'd kind of like Duchess and Thomas to be villagers and then the kitties to be critter companions. I know that's kind of odd, but I think I would like that. That's what I'm rooting for. SPI Files series, Psy Changeling series. I will add that to my list. We're getting a raid? Hi, Sonia. How are you? Lilu Loki, welcome in. How's it going? Okay, wait. Green gems. Mined. Okay. How's the stream? Stream's going pretty well. We're just doing some Star Path stuff at the moment. Okay. Tackle royal tasks. Craft anything. I can do that. I kind of want to get rid of these gems. But it's fine. Okay, let me just craft some more gold bars, I think. Because I feel like when we went to drop stuff off on my storage island, I was a little low on those. This Star Path is kicking your butt? Wait, really? Oh, thank you for dropping that link, by the way, Anthony. I didn't get the notification. I usually get notifications for raids, but thank you so much, Mr. Star and Sky, for bringing your community over. How was stream? What were you all up to? I know I haven't played Dreamlight Valley since last Sunday. Crazy, but unfortunately, Tomodachi life has taken over my life. So it is what it is. We're back. We'll be here. Dreamlight Valley, never leaving the channel. So Daily discussion with any villager. That is really disrespectful. I just did that earlier today even. Okay, let me find a place to drop some of this stuff. Also, anyone who needs to raid and run, I totally get it. Also, I'm Tink. I play Dreamlight Valley, usually Sundays and Wednesdays. And Mondays and Tuesdays, we usually play other games. We've been playing Tears of the Kingdom, which has been a lot of fun. Just got into Tomodachi Life. Sometimes we throw random things in there. Okay, there's that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wait, you didn't see the notification either? Yeah, sometimes YouTube does that. You were decorating ever after? Oh no! Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much for bringing your community over, and I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. I'll have to check out how your decorating has been coming along. Lots of lava. Wait, in ever after? Really? My attention is piqued. I'm so curious. I don't think I've redeemed any of the rewards from the Star Path yet. Actually, maybe I'm lying, but I don't think I am. I wouldn't have thought of lava in ever after. It rained for half of the stream. You know, I feel like one of the quality of life things we really need is being able to turn off the weather effects in decorating mode. You know, I tend to compare a lot of things in Dreamlight Valley, especially build mode, to like The Sims. They're definitely different games, but I feel like The Sims has really good decorating features. Like, it can be buggy and weird sometimes, but overall I feel like they do decorating fairly well. And I really like that you can go into a mode in decorating where it's just sunny. Like, you don't have to deal with the actual weather effects that are happening in live mode, you know? Sell 5 fruits, feed a raccoon, sell minerals, prepare meals, mining in the forest. No, mining in Frosted Heights and adding decorations to the forest. Okay. Let's do that. Let me grab some fruits. You're hyped for the next DLC because you really want a new story. I always get really excited for the next DLC. Literally, usually before a DLC is here, I'm already thinking about the next DLC. I love the DLCs, and I'm hoping we get a little bit of a teaser on the roadmap. I don't think we did last year on the roadmap for the second half of the year, but they did drop a trailer not too long after that. Now, I'm team don't give us a trailer that early. I did not like that about Wish Blossom Ranch. I feel like it was way too far before the DLC was actually coming out, you know? So I would prefer it if we just got like a little image or something on the roadmap. Just give us just enough to speculate on, and then wait until the showcase kind of like lead up for the rest. That's my personal preference, but I don't know if they'll do that again. Anthony said that Wish Blossom Ranch was like their most successful day, so maybe they were like, the strategy worked and we'll just continue getting stuff like that all the time. Managed to catch a live, been following for a while and always miss. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're able to be here. You want to know the characters more than the content? I want to know what the map looks like. I think that's always my favorite thing about a DLC. Why does it sound like this? One second. I'm gonna take or like disconnect my headphones and plug them back in. Sorry if you can hear the sound. I don't think you can, but the game sound is like a little tinny for me, but I think it's just my headphones. Okay, I think we're good. Raspberries harvested. Pockets emptied. I feel like, yeah, I'm just really curious about the DLC, mostly the map. I feel like the characters that I'm most anticipating, excited about. I don't imagine will be in the next DLC. Although, listen. I will cross my fingers forever. Not, perhaps, surprisingly, not for Milo and Kita. That ship has sailed for me. I don't think they're going to be in the next DLC. I think we'll get them eventually, just not in the next DLC. But I do hope that we get Meg, good old Megara, in the next DLC. Because I saw something about this. I don't know if this is like leaky. I didn't actually look at this information. I just saw something that was speculating that Meg's not going to be in the next free update that's like a Hercules update. I thought that anyway from the roadmap. So if it is kind of suggested somewhere else, I mean, that's something I already thought. But I hope that she will be in the next DLC. You hope we get Hercules and Meg in the next update? I think it's going to be Hercules and Phil, because on the roadmap it had the Phil statue, right? And I feel like that's partially because like that's one of the Hercules things that we have in game, but I feel like it's also because it's showing that we're going to be getting Phil, because it showed the Phil statue and then it showed like a pair of sandals, right? And I feel like there's no way we're not getting Hercules in a Hercules realm with the first Hercules update, but I don't think we're getting more than 2 characters, so I think it's going to be Hercules and Phil. When I said old man, you remembered about a short book you loved, The Old Man Who Read Love Stories. Oh, I've not heard of that. I shall take a picture of that to add that to my list as well. You want Emperor's New Groove first? You really do? I kind of want Emperor's New Groove. I was thinking about adding Emperor's New Groove characters to Tomodachi Life, because why am I doing this? Oh, I do have a task to tackle royal tasks. Because I got an alpaca, I think. And while it's not a llama, it's close enough for me, who doesn't know anything about animals. So I feel like I should make a character from Emperor's New Groove and gift them the alpaca as a pet. We're going to go feed a crocodile. You want more snark in the valley? Yeah, I'm Team Yzma. Cusco and Pacha and Kronk, I don't know. I feel like everyone's a Kronk truther. I'm not a Kronk truther. Like, I'm not a hater, but I could really take him or leave him. Yzma, on the other hand, iconic. Can I feed you? Do I think there will ever be a Black Cauldron update? I would love one. I love the Black Cauldron. I have some hope because they did have a Black Cauldron update maybe like 2 years ago in Disney Magic Kingdoms, which is a Gameloft game as well. So hopefully. Black Cauldron was one of my favorite movies as a child, but I would only watch like the first half of it because I thought it was scary. I loved it so much though. It was one of the ones, listen, I'm a little old, so like we would go to the video store and like rent it. I don't think I ever owned a copy of the Black Cauldron, but the Black Cauldron, Quest for Camelot, It Takes Two starring Mary-Kate and Ashley, and The Swan Princess were like my go-to movie rentals. I need another fish. I think Black Cauldron might be one of those things where the rights are a little bit tricky with Disney, but I would assume that they would probably be able to work something out if the other division of Gameloft was able to for Magic Kingdoms. I don't remember which Gameloft does Magic Kingdoms right now. I want to say they switched since it's been on my radar, but I do not remember. Sell 2 meals. Okay. Writing resources in Storybook Vale reminds you why you don't bother anymore because of the lag. That is so sad. Don't make me start again. Don't make me get on this soapbox again. Just suffice it to say,
Oh.
y'all gotta fix that. There's no reason that should still be a problem. Your first ever movie rental, you were 3 and it was Bambi. Scarred for life after that. Oh no. Yeah, Bambi was also one of the ones that I never like watched. I think the first time I saw Bambi, I was probably too young to really like understand what was going on. But yeah, I didn't really watch it that much. You fear it's never getting fixed. I think you're right, Anthony, but we must hold on to hope. You watched The Quest for Camelot recently. It healed your inner child. I haven't seen it in XYZ number of years. That's a lot of years. Like, I haven't seen it since I was a small child. So I kind of want to watch it again. But I'm scared that it won't be good. Did you enjoy it? You only learned this week that Disney no longer has the rights to Tarzan. I think that was always maybe something that was like a little... Like, one thing about Disney, they love making a story that exists. You know, like, they love making a story that exists, which can make rights for things kind of tricky. I feel like Tarzan maybe has always been a little like odd, but certainly within the last several years has become more strained. You hope they add Bambi's mom? I don't know that they would, because I don't like... No offense. R.I.P. Go-Go Ranger and all that, but like... She's kind of not like a big... She's not much of a presence, so much as a catalyst, you know? It would be kind of like, why would I bring that up? Why would my brain bring that up? It would be kind of like, having Littlefoot's mom from Land Before Time. Okay. The villain song was horrible. It made you cringe so much. I don't even remember there being a villain song. I don't remember it being a musical. Is Quest for Camelot famously a musical? Your Galinda looks so quinceañera core and hated the hand mirror off to a great start. Listen, I love everything about that sentence. Tarzan rights are tricky in general, like Black Cauldron. Yeah. Yes, because Black Cauldron is also a book. You heard Quest for Camelot and came back. Yes, Quest for Camelot. I'm thinking about watching it again because I haven't watched it since I was a child. I did have, is the main guy? No, I don't remember what his name is. The guy in it. It's like, no. My brain first went to the name from the Swan Princess, and then it went to the name from the Black Cauldron. Neither of those are that man's name. I don't remember what his name is, but I had like a doll. It wasn't a Barbie doll because I don't think it was Mattel, but it was like a Barbie type doll, right? Of that character from Quest for Camelot, the guy, he's got the long hair. But they did the thing where the legs were like a grayish blue because I think that's what his pants are in the movie. So they just made his legs that color. It was very funny. Mine rock spots in the plaza. I can do that. Ooh. I need to just clear this. It's in the way. It is a musical. You didn't remember also until you watched. They sing so much. I'm even more excited about this now. You unlocked a wizard rope for Merlin. I never get good outfits in Tomodachi. Like, I never get good outfits. But I did unlock the ability to make custom outfits, so I might have to do that maybe. The only dress you own is... or in pink is the satin one that looks like a 13-year-old's dress with a wedding tiara, just a mess. Wait, no, I love that though. I feel like when I played last time, I had a good clothing shop and it's only been downhill since then.
Yep, I'm used to it.
There are so many nice people here.
What's his name? Garrett? You know, you might be onto something. That sounds like it could be correct, but my brain said Derek and then Taryn. And you know, even though those are names of different men characters in things that we were talking about, I feel like they're Garrett energy. So if that's correct, I'm gonna give myself partial props for being close. Harvest cocoa beans. You'd like to say it's your favorite animated movie from your childhood other than Fern Gully and Tangled? Yes. Fern Gully is so good. Fern Gully and Thumbelina live in the same place in my mind. And both of them are wonderful.
I could get used to a place like this.
Okay, wait, why was I coming up here? Cocoa beans. You know what else I love? Anastasia, the only non-Disney movie that's a Disney acquisition that I actively want to see in Dreamlight Valley. Just give her to me, please. Expeditiously, even. Okay, sell 2 fish. Do I have any fish in my pockets? I do. 2, exactly. It's fate.
Good to see you.
Garrett, and he was blind? Wait, really? I feel like I vaguely remember that.
Oh.
Feed a sea turtle. Okay. Let me grab some seaweed. I'll be having that. Starting a run of time bending right now. You're so low on mist. I am too. Well, I don't know how low is low for you, Ezra, but I'm low on mist. It's not showing me how much mist I have. It's like 70,000. It's low. I know that might not sound that low. I had 1 million at one point. It's dangerous out here. It's so precarious out here. Why am I here on the beach? Sea turtle. You know, it's fine. You're currently at 25K. That's spooky ooky. That's so spooky. I had 1 million not that long ago either. It's the gardening island. And the vacuums. It's bad. It's so bad. I'm gonna have to turn everybody into a time bender again. I probably can because I have a lot of resources. It's just gonna be a lot of... I have time bender manuals though, so I probably could. And then turn people back again. You made a secret beach in your Tomodachi Life Island and a cake girl is always there. Now, what do you mean by that? I'm listening, but What do you mean by that? Okay. Hang out with any villager. Well, I'm still with Pocahontas. I can cook a perfect dessert. Your Dreamlight broke. It's rough. Vacuums really vacuum it up, but cha or something. Perfect dessert. Aurora cake. Okay, Saskia, who is the cake girl? Is this like an NPC? Or is this someone that you made? And who is the cake girl? Thumbelina is your favorite comfort movie. You know the songs in English and Brazilian because your grandma used to have the cassette. And in Portugal, you mostly had the Brazilian Portuguese versions. That's so sweet. I wish I knew other languages. For a while, I took so much Spanish in school and I know none of it. I gotta get on that though, because my cousin's kid told me that he's ashamed of me because I don't know Spanish. So I need to get back on that. I took ASL classes in university, so I can understand ASL more than I can sign it, but I should probably brush up on that too. Okay, mine for square gems. Square gems. Okay. I'm gonna go up to the Forgotten Lands and start there. You just like designed a character out of cake? Like a la strawberry shortcake kind of vibe? That reminds me of so the only custom food item I made was a pink cake with a dollop of pink ice cream. A dollop? A scoop. A scoop of pink ice cream and Galinda's face on it because she had just had her heart broken by Elphaba. So it's a cheer up Galinda cake. And now Fiyero has a crush on Galinda. And the news today was him doing a what's in my bag like influencer thing, and he always carries a slice of cheer up Galinda cake in his bag, which is A, gross, but B, kind of sweet because he likes her and I feel like he just always wants it on hand in case she needs a cheer up. It's so cute. Saw someone made a nothing burger on Twitter just using the empty bun stamp and you copied that. I love that. Yeah, I want to start making some custom treasures for my heaps. I think there are only round gems here, the tourmaline and the citrine, but in here we have square gems. I really want to make the wand for Galinda, but I'm very pragmatic about my artistic skills and I know that's beyond my ability, so I don't think I'm gonna try. I know it's on Switch, so there's not really a way that you would be able to do this, but I wish there was a way to like import an image to make something, you know? Where gems? Where are you? People are doing that on the emulated pirate version. I'm not sailing the 7 seas. Okay. Also, people with modded switches. I don't even know what a modded switch is. I know it's something that people do. Like, I've heard the term before. And obviously I can understand to some extent that you do something to a Switch. You do something to a Switch that makes it different, but I don't really know what it means. Okay. It's naughty is what it is. I mean, I had that feeling. Interesting, interesting. Wait, is that? No, never mind. I'm thinking of something different. Entirely different. Okay. I didn't find any square gems down here. That feels rude. Okay. I don't know that I've ever really played games that I modded apart from The Sims 4, but even that, I feel like I was a pretty tame modder because for a long time, I played The Sims 4 on a laptop that really was not equipped to run it. So the more you mod it, the rougher it runs. And also, I hated having to update the mods when new packs would come out. So I would play with like UI cheats. Sometimes I'd play with Slice of Life, and like a little bit of usually hair CC or like skin details or something, but I didn't mod my game very much. But I do enjoy watching people play with different Sims mods. Like I watch a fair amount of Whiny Brit, who does typically Sim stuff with, well, sometimes more than others. She'll be checking out big mods. Someone you watched stream who modded Breath of the Wild nearly got his entire... Wait, his entire what taken away by Nintendo? I have heard that, though. I've heard that Nintendo doesn't really like it when you mod their stuff. Or, like, especially if you are, like, showing modded content. Oh, his entire channel. Yikes, yikes. No, thank you. Someone adds Dorothy to Tomodachi Life and make the home exterior different. It should be her house with... Oh! Not with... No, listen. I see you. The only Sims mod you used regularly was MC Command Center. I do love a bit of MCCC because, especially when you want to play with multiple families and have established relationships already or like established skills, if you don't want to start from ground zero, you know, which sometimes I don't want to do when I'm playing The Sims, then MCCC is a must. You're amazed at how Dr. Gluon handles the tool mod. Oh, yes. The tool mod is so cool. I was never a builder in Sims, but I think people do really, really cool things, especially with tool mod. You understand the art style for Tomodachi Life and you're not complaining on what we got, but you do wish we had some tighter braids for textured hair specifically for Alpha. But I feel that. I feel like we got a lot more like curly coily textured hairs than I expected to get in Tomodachi Life. But I do think, yeah, something like a smaller braid or even like, I don't think we really have like a twist out. You know what I mean? Like there are a couple things that I do feel are missing that I would have liked to see.
Oh.
You have over 30 gigs of mods. Oh my goodness. And 100 of CC. How do you play? Like, how do you get anything done? How do you find anything? I stopped using clothing CC and like hair CC a long time before I stopped playing The Sims because it was just too difficult to sort through everything, and then clothes would break and it's like too much. Let me see. Feed the raccoons their favorite food. Blueberries. I feel like probably it's gonna let me feed the same raccoon. The difficulty is going to be finding one. Let me know if you see one. Oh, there it is. Yeah, existential. The Sims is so expensive. Like, the base game is free to play now. It wasn't when I first got it. But yeah, it's like, what, $1,500 or something like that if you buy all of the packs. And I don't think that's even including like the kits and stuff. That's... they're wow. Just wow, you know? It's wild to think of that much money being spent on a game. And I have a fair few packs, so I'm not judging anybody. Just every now and then when I think about it, I'm like, yikes. Okay, that should be 5. Success, failure, success. Okay, there we go. You own every pack except for the CC creator clothing kits. I think I had every pack through Adventure Awaits, maybe. And there might have been a couple kits that I didn't have, but I haven't bought anything since Adventure Awaits. Change outfit. What if I don't want to? I'll put on some socks, please. There we go. Give the fox their favorite food. Okay. Well, may I slide my way through here? Have to factor in with The Sims 4 that it's like 15 years of content. Yeah, I mean, it still is kind of crazy though, especially once they started adding kits. Like, because before that it would be maybe like $100 a year or something with the packs that came out, like spread out throughout the year. But then they started adding kits, dropping left, right, and center, and it got to be a lot. And then the EA sale, and it's like, and I hadn't really played it in a while anyway. Like, I think the last time I played The Sims, I mentioned this somewhat recently, the last time I played The Sims was, I need to get more of the sturgeon, was the last time I streamed it, which was ages ago. Okay, that's the same chest. Not where I meant to go. You've been on a Sims hiatus until recently, heavy on the Dreamlight Valley where you don't have to update. Yes, yeah. Updating mods. is a whole pain. Let me take 5 of these. And go feed the fox. You have a games fund in your savings. Your Sims obsession is bad. Listen, listen. As long as you're responsible about it, spend your money how you want to. If it brings you joy to invest in your gaming hobby, who's to tell you that you're wrong? Nope, that's a raccoon. Yeah, existential. I ended up really reining it back with the premium shop in Dreamlight Valley. For a while, I was getting everything in the premium shop, which I justified by saying that, you know, like, I create content about this game, so it makes sense, but I was still spending a lot of money on the premium shop, and that just wasn't bringing me joy. So I have definitely cut back recently on getting things.
Mom would have liked it here.
Where's a fox? Any fox? Oh, there. Of course. That's rude. I don't think I can even get back there. Oh, I can. All right, well. Hey. Wait, where'd you go? You know what? Is it too late to give up? Is it too soon to give up? Is it either of those? Oh, I hear you, Joanna. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. Oh, listen. I was watching an episode of Make Some Noise on Dropout, and they got a prompt that was to do a parody of Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, but it was Swimmy Todd, the Demon Narwhal of Fleet Street, and it was so funny. No, the Demon Narwhal of Fleet Reef, my bad. Bex, you found me from Oscar? Oh my goodness. First impression of me was the storage and gardening islands. The tips were indeed bangers. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. We love Oscar over here. You justify by saying you don't play other games, but you don't know if you're right. Listen, it's okay. Would love to see me in Wipeout, the show where people jump on giant bouncy balls and injure themselves for fun. Listen, my everyday life is Wipeout. I'm clumsy, TM. Like, not in a cute, quirky FMC way, just in a troublesome way. You've also reduced your spending. You were buying the large Moonstone pack weekly. Weekly is trouble. I would win. No, I wouldn't. I'm not very coordinated. Like, here's the thing. I'm no. I would not win. I'm someone who is passable at many things that they attempt. Like, I feel like I'm a little bit like a jack of all trades, master of none type person in like the least, like in the most mundane and least complimentary way possible. Like, I'm passable at many things and proficient at very few. And it doesn't matter how much a practice in balance my life is, I would not succeed in actually having to display any amount of balance. Like, you know, when you're watching a body cam and someone has to do the like inebriation test to see if they're going to be getting like a DUI or a DWI or something. Like, I can't do those stone cold sober. It's bad. Almost done with the star path. That's kind of wild. Oh. I didn't realize what time it was. I will go ahead and take those. Thank you, thank you. Take these. After this, I have to check on my island and feed some people. What was in my food shop today? I think it was croissants. The food pull today was legendary. It was like croissants, chicken pot pie. There was something else. Maybe like coffee. Like, my Mies are eating good today. I have to feed them a couple more things. Have this. I'll eat a snack. Put that there. Now, one show that I would like to be on, but I don't think I would be good at, is Traders, actually. I saw they were, like, casting recently. And my partner was like, you should apply. And I was like, you know what? I should, except I don't currently have a passport. So maybe next year. I don't know. I'm kind of bad at lying, but I'm kind of also good at bluffing in games. So I'm not sure. It would actually be really tragic or really fun. You're ashamed to say you think you'd slay at it? Really? I feel like it's the kind of thing where I would be really bad at being a faithful because I'm like, I would feel stressed about the situation and I feel like that would read as sketchy. Like, so I think it would be bad if I were a faithful. I think I'd do better as a traitor. Traders came to your country recently. You're not sure whether you should watch it or not. Traders is really good. I've really enjoyed it. I watched, there were like 3 seasons. I think they were part of the way through the 3rd season when I started watching it. And I watched the whole show in like 2 weeks. All 3 seasons. It was so good. I don't know if you've seen like Survivor or Big Brother. It's kind of like that. In the sense that it's like a strategic social game. Hot Cocoa Collective, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness. I appreciate that. YouTube has not been showing me raid notifications, but how was stream? Anthony, do you mind grabbing Hot Coco's link? We might have a command. I don't remember. I need to go through and like make sure I have everyone's commands in there. I appreciate you, Anthony. Everyone go check out Hot Cocoa Collective. We usually go and see them pretty often anyway. It was great you played Loftia. How are you feeling about that? I haven't played it. It's a game that's been on my radar, but yeah, I haven't played it. I haven't watched any content about it, but I'm intrigued. Are you enjoying? Is it wonderful? Open up fresh memories. Okay. How are my pockets? They're okay. Survivor is very big in your country. Everyone watches it. Survivor is good. I think I was probably legitimately like 4 when I saw Survivor for the first time. My parents were big Survivor fans. So I think I watched it literally throughout my entire childhood and adolescence. Pause Island. It's really fun, very grindy, but a beautiful world. Right now it's keyboard and mouse only, so your hand is currently not functional. Oh, yeah, I used to be a big controller girly. Now I play with controller and mouse a lot more. I will say the grind aspect is what I'm most kind of afraid of with Loftia, because I really enjoyed Palia for a long time, but the thing that kind of made me stop playing Palia was the grind of it all. Okay. Up close and personal with Captain Hook as per usual. And 5. Okay. Ooh, we are so close to being done. Mine for something shiny. Okay. The only thing with grinding is that you have to wait real life minutes, hours, etc. for items to respawn or craft. No! No! Oh no! That's the kind of thing that I'm not a fan of. Oh. Yeah. You couldn't do that. I do imagine I will still try Loftia when it's out, but yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm not super into. I think because like I don't necessarily mind a game where how do I explain this? Yeah, I generally prefer a game where the player has a little bit more control over their progression, and I feel like when you throw real world minutes into things, like it becomes a bit more of like, I don't necessarily mean this in a bad way. I think the phrase that I'm thinking of has a negative connotation. I was going to say like a time sink, which like, I don't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. Like sometimes I like being in games for a long time, but I don't want to feel like I have to be in games for a long time to enjoy it. You know, it's one of those. You're on day 4 so far, taking the gameplay very slowly and realistically, and it's fine. That's good. It's in closed beta, so hopefully they take the feedback and change it up. Considering it's a cozy game, shouldn't have the pressure of being time gated. Yeah, it is very much in the style, though, because it's like a cozy MMO, right? And that's very much like in the vein of like Palia, and I think the server-based like time-gated resource, like real-world timer for like building and different mechanics like that. I feel like that's very much an MMO staple, you know?
Good thing the cold doesn't bother me.
This shiny gems is probably going to take 10 years. Probably need to grab some elixirs, but do I think I could find 15 villagers that I didn't speak to? Perhaps. I just talked to like 16 today already, so there should be enough that exist. It's just going to be tracking them down, considering I didn't make any note of who I did speak to. Go to DLC maps for shiny gems. Are they more common there? You thought about trying Loftia, but you fear you have too many games in your roster. Yeah, gaming can be such a, I don't know. I feel like there are some hobbies that it's kind of like there will never be enough time in the day, you know, or enough days in the week. And gaming is one of those for me. Gaming and reading are my two hobbies like that. Like, it pains me to think about how many books there are on my TBR that I'll never get to because I simply do not have enough time in life to read all of them. It pains me to think about how many amazing games there are that, like, I either won't be able to play or can't play as much as I would like to because there's just not enough time in the day. Another hobby is Beyond the Gates, but listen, I need to get back to Beyond the Gates. I was going so strong. I still have not watched past episode 5, but I vow to be a soap opera girly. What do I like to read? I read pretty much anything. I most often read like contemporary romances and fantasy books, but I do also enjoy a bit of like lit fic or contemporary fiction. I like mysteries as long as they're not too suspenseful. But yeah, the majority of what I read is probably in the fantasy and contemporary romance genres. Hey. I do try to read some classics too, though. I was doing, I mean, this year is still kind of just starting. The first couple months were really slow reading wise for me, but I try to read like a classic once a month. Or once every other month if I can, unless it's like a really big boy, in which case I'll give myself like a good 2 months or so to finish it. You recently discovered you really like postmodern literature. What's like some examples of that? I don't know that I'm super familiar with postmodern. Like, well, I don't know if I know what postmodern literature is, which might be a silly thing to say. Let me see. What counts as postmodern literature? I'm looking this up. Brief hiatus. Uh, I got it. A little bit. Your Elfie looks a whole lot better than Galinda, so at least someone gets good treatment with accessories. I was so sad, actually. I got like this pearl barrette item that I gifted to Galinda, but it sits at such a weird place on her head. It would be such a cute accessory for her if I could move it like down. Wait, Beyond the Gates is so good. You watch Beyond the Gates? Oh my gosh. I watch, okay, Beyond the Gates is a soap opera. It just started last year, I believe. Either the end of 2024 or like beginning of 2025 or something. Which is important because soap operas are on like every weekday. So if it's been going on for like a year and a half, which it has, there are already over like 200 episodes. Most soap operas have been going on for decades and decades and decades, like some since the 50s or 60s. So it's kind of impossible. Like, you can't catch up necessarily. You can jump in, but you'll never, like, there's so much craziness. So I was like, perfect. We got a new soap opera starting. It's the perfect time to become a soap opera girly. Beyond the Gates. I started, there are already so many characters and there's so much drama. I've only watched five episodes, but I feel like I can catch up. I feel like I can catch up. I'll watch it on 2x speed. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I have like a whole family tree that I'm making to keep track of everybody and like their relationship with each other. I accidentally found, I don't remember how this happened. Now, I should have known this would yield nothing but tragedy for me. I somehow ended up on like one of the like fandom wiki pages or something for Beyond the Gates, and I did see a face that I recognize, and the name under the face was not the name that I know. So someone's identity is not what it appears. And I'm a bit bummed that I know this, but I'm intrigued to see what happens. You think we're getting Ralph this year because he's the last one we know we were getting? We could, but I don't know. I really don't have a prediction about whether we'll get Ralph this year or not. I think, I feel like probably what happened with some of the characters that were in the early trailers was that they had ideas of how they were going to introduce them, and then they changed their mind either for story reasons or for like reasons of player interest, or both, you know? That's kind of what I imagine happened. Like they either decided to go a different way story-wise, so they adjusted when they were introducing different characters to kind of fit that better, or they looked at the surveys, kind of saw what people were interested in, and decided to move things around because of that. Okay. Maybe I'll watch some Beyond the Gates tonight, actually. I'm still... We're still working our way through Love Island All-Stars right now. The Americans just showed up, so I don't know what episode we're on, but Love Island is one of those things where usually I need a few days. I need like a good 2 days off in between episodes to gather myself, to kind of build up my tolerance for people again. This season actually isn't too bad though. No one is really getting on my nerves currently, I don't think. Okay. I'm really starting to work through these critters. I know I'm late to the party because I think a lot of people have been done leveling up their critters. Put a potion on the axe. Listen. If I were being more efficient, I certainly would. But I'm just gonna finish up this route in Sunlit and the Forgotten Lands, and then we're gonna wrap up. I'm mostly just like lingering. I'm mostly just like lingering. You know what book I reread? I don't remember if I talked about this at all, actually. What book I reread recently, and I remembered how good it was. It's called This Is How You Lose the Time War. It's quite short. I think it's just about 200 pages. It's like sci-fi, but interesting. No, I did talk about this, I think. It's like sci-fi, but in a way that like the world building isn't like, it doesn't really take time to be like, this is the world that we're in, this is the technology, this is what's happening. It's very like character driven, kind of. It's like a sci-fi love story. It's really good. I'd read it many years ago, maybe like in 2022 or something, and I just reread it for the first time, and I would recommend if you want something kind of, how would I describe it? It's very unique. Thematically and the writing style. It's kind of like you just kind of have to go with it because you're gonna be confused, but it's gonna be fine. Ah, I'm trapped. There we go. You're trying to sneakily extend stream. I mean, no one has asked why am I still here yet. Oh, we found 2. We actually found 2 shiny gems though. Look at us. And who said I needed an elixir? You always ask too early, so you've given up. Yeah. It's okay. I love when people are like, you've overstayed your welcome. I'm like, I know. I know. Okay, we are gonna go ahead and wrap up though. I'm gonna see if anybody else is streaming. Thank you to Hot Cocoa Collective and Mr. Star and Sky for the raids today. I always appreciate it. Thank you if you all came over as part of that raid. I appreciate you too. And for everybody who was here before, just anyone, you know, thanks for being cool and hanging out. I will be back tomorrow with Tomodachi Live and Tuesday with probably Tears of the Kingdom, unless I decide we need to play Tomodachi Live. And I will be here on Wednesday with Dreamlight Valley. Wait, is Hot Cocoa Collective still live? Why is it showing that they're live now? Did they leave and come back? It says it's scheduled. I think they might be back. Let's try to go see them. Catching up in Dreamlight Valley. So pop by, say what's up, drop a like. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night and take care of yourselves. And I will catch you really soon. Goodbye, everybody.